What more can? I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored by my channel. Much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extent beautiful family. Just thank you for the support you've been giving me. I've really been like really going them so I can come back better than ever. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Load my next video. And if you are comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And vibes or good inspiration or good inspiration that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times at the moment, or just needing spiritual guidance or a confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes. Please go ahead and share, and while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated, and I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music, if it'll stop acting up. Thank you. It's called 528 Hertz. Release your inner conflict and struggle. Beat nervousness, cleanse self-doubt, fear, and anxiety. And I will post that link in the description box below. Oh yes, I'm doing a blessing for Ronnie Love. I'm gonna be putting what is it? A link towards Miss Michelle Rings. She had passed away a few weeks ago. Is sad. His name is Adam Vanatta. He's in Nashville, and his mom passed away in Nashville, and he's trying to get somebody to help assist him. And I was going to place a GoFundMe link if you can check it out, and if you can donate just a couple of dollars. I'm gonna go ahead and start trying to do this on every video, so because I know what it feels like to have your mom, needing to be buried and don't have the money to do that. So if you can, please just I'm gonna go ahead and just put the link there. So if you can, please stop by and see if you can donate. Anything is acceptable, so it's appreciated as well. So, but the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101, Heyoka's closing the door to Dark Night of the Soul, warring out his welcome. Y'all, it just seemed like everybody is really is on 20 and probably even more than that. And it is just like it felt like such a blessing when people kept coming back and forth to me, a couple of days ago when I was telling y'all about everybody going through these issues, whether they're being very moody or feeling mischievous or, just being very anti, um, or just very depressed and sad, or just any kind of emotional heaviness. We have really been going through it. It was, I guess it was like that right after that new moon, and then on top of that with Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi passing away. That really took everybody to that point. And it's just like, I know I made that comment on my post. I put it on my Facebook as well as here on my community page as well, because I really feel that way. There's so much hell raising in the world that I'm not saying that God took him out like that or whatever, but it's just like, if you just notice, this is not even a whole full month yet, and it's just like hell done hit the roof, with the thing with the wildfires going on in Australia, and then this, it's just too much in those short period of time. But it just seemed like, yesterday I had to watch my granddaughter as well. So it was just like all the, different things I was trying to release at that time. It had me very emotional. It had me very just angry, because I don't know if it was just what I'm talking to my mom's ex-husband the other day. He had a passing, and and me trying to be that better person. And then on top of that, it was not like he triggered me, but it brought back a whole bunch of things that I forgot about up to the surface. And I think I needed that to go ahead and just allow myself, okay, make sure you're back before midnight and let me know where you're going to be Sorry about that, y'all. My daughter's leaving. But yeah, it was a lot of things that, I had to go ahead and part ways with. It's just no longer belonging to me. I'm just allowing myself to be, make peace with my inner child, because it was a lot of things that, that was really at that surface. Because it's like, even though I've been going through this for 4 years, I go through that time, like it feels surreal to me. It's like, did my adopted father really do this to me? And did this really happen? And and it's a hurt, if you really think about it, it's just like a real hurtful feeling when you have looked up to a parent for so long, and then you find out, I always used to think things were my fault about everything, because that's how they always made it, you know. And then when everything started making sense, and it just allowed, it just brought out that inner rage. Like, last time I felt that kind of rage, I levitated towards the damn ceiling. I'm not trying to do that again. I really am not, because that was like a really scary point in my life, and I really wasn't trying to do that. So it was like a lot of things that I was healing from. And I said, I'd be damned. I'm not going to allow somebody to see me suffer. I'm tired of people that, sit in the dark and they're like, kiki, ha, ha, because they see me, in an emotional breakdown. And it's like, nah, I'm not even an emotional breakdown. It's just the fact is, when I'm trying to release stuff, I'm taking that whole full-fledged, like, just releasing it. And it was like, when I felt like that, that's not something I wanted to project out of my videos. So I just took that day off, because it was like, it was already creepy enough to me, because a whole bunch, it wasn't just dealing with that, but just dealing with everything that happened last weekend, and then, I was talking to some of my love bugs that I talked to on the side, and it was just like something told me that day when I took off, you need to prepare yourself for today. And I didn't know what that was. And then when this happens, and then watching that video from, Creed, and it was like a parent to a child type song. And then all of a sudden you see all these fireballs hitting the ground, and then see that on top of that, that really took me there, and that was very upsetting to me. So it's just like, when I started seeing all this stuff that was going on, I knew it was something, because it had me reflecting towards the most darkest moments of my life. And I said, you know what? I thought I was done with this. I don't have time for this. I'm tired. I'm just so tired. But then I was just like, you know what? Um, I'm allowing myself to do this favor, and take this time out for myself. If I want to be on a straight and narrow and have a clear mind, I have to let this mess go. I'm not going to allow myself to do something that I know I'll be paying for the rest of my life, and end up letting the devil win. I'd be damned. He can kick rocks just like the people that try to place me in my situation can kick rocks. I just don't have time. My strength is way too powerful. That my mind, my head space is way too good for that. I've been through a lot of I've been through a lot of things, and I really needed to heal. And I got to that point today. I'm like, I'm done. I'm so done. I hit that mess off my shoulder. I opened the door for Dark Night of the Soul and told him, I'm good. You don't warrant out your welcome. Don't come back. Next time you want to take a visit, send me a card. I'm going to make sure I'm not here anymore. And it's just like, it's not needed anymore. I appreciate the fact that they stopped by and allowed me to go ahead and wreak havoc and trying to sit up here and separate myself from any dark situations that I've been placed in my life, because it had me in a rage. It had me in a really bad rage. And it was like, I'm at that point where if I'm not feeling it that day, and it's just like, I know a lot of my love bugs talk to me over on Facebook Messenger. But when I start getting to that point where I'm being very dry with you, please don't take offense of it. Nobody did, but it's just the point when I'm like very short. I'm not trying to communicate, because it's just like, it's already taken enough for me to be able to, block myself from other people's situations for the energy they got going on. I try to help them, but I have to block at the same time. So I'm not feeling that. And it was like, I'm dealing with this stuff that I'm trying to heal from, that I forgot all about, and then and still trying to heal from all this stuff that's going on.
with Vanessa and her children, losing Kobe and Gigi. That was just a lot because it's like I'm not even I love basketball. I play flag basketball, that and flag football, but I was not into basketball sports as watching it on TV like that. And for that to hit me in that way, it was very confusing to me because it's like, even though I feel like it's sad when anybody has lost, a father or their child, but I guess it was that energy of that being like that. I understand it just because of the fact is what my dad that's going on. I see him all over the place. People are angry just as bad as I am, wanting to get the answers, understand what happened, who's going to be held responsible for my dad's death, and it just brought up all those, it was like all that energy just came right back. And that was something I couldn't really deal with because it's like, for me to be able to go on and do what I need to do, I try to find a peace of mind out of that, even though it breaks my heart for all the things that I'm going through. But being able to know that people share my dad's pictures, share my dad's concerts, and have that memorable moment with him, that helps me heal a lot better. And going through all that, it just opened up a whole wound that, I'm trying so bad to heal from. And just being able to do that. And I had I really had to take that time out for myself, and then it was just like going through that. And on top of that, talking to my mom's ex-husband all at the same time, I said, you know what, don't do something stupid. Don't do it. And I know it's just like the devil was really on my side that day. And I'm just like, if you don't get away from me, because I'm trying not to do anything that's stupid. And it's just like, I had to go through that and just vent, allow myself to just vent and get that mess out. Now I'm just like, I'm back. I'm better than ever, and I feel so good about this because this is something I needed for myself. I'm not going to beat myself up for things that I can't change. I'm not going to beat myself up and allow somebody to take a hold of my power because they're counting too much on that. You're counting they're really counting on too much for that. I have people looking in the shadows, trying to keep eye on my social medias, trying to sit up here and do stuff like that. I send that crap right back to them too. I don't have time for them. I don't have time for the folks that has done the things that they done for me. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep making myself stronger, allowing myself to raise my consciousness. If it is not elevating me, adding blessings into my life, any positive information, knowledge, wisdom, I don't have time. And I'm done. I'm at that point where I'm done. You have rubbed me the right way that day because this right here allowed me to raise my stuff up and say, you know what, enough is enough. I've been in that dark headspace for too long. There's times where, I'm glad I just didn't act out on the things that I really wanted to do, because it's like I had to keep, my mom, my dad was like all in my ear, like, baby, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, you know. And I had to allow myself to say that was too easy for that. I'm not gonna allow myself to even go to that dark place anymore. I'm not gonna be unfair towards myself as well as my state of mind. I'm not gonna do that. I'm far more better than that. Things are going in my favor regardless on what people think that I deserve or what they're trying to go above and beyond to make sure it doesn't go through that way. It is what it is. You know, um, when you're going through different things in your life and it's really making you face the darkest time in your life, allow yourself to face that. And when you face it, say what you need to say and then push that mess out like you're just blowing out a whole bunch of bad air that you don't even want back, and allow yourself to release yourself from that. You don't need to allow yourself to go in through repetitive abuse situations that is no longer there anymore. It's like you're beating a dead horse. There's just no purpose for that. You deserve to be happy. You allow yourself to be stronger from the things that were placed on you. Because it's just like when I look at it, I said, these people are just playing their little part, and I'm about to win the hell out this damn Oscar. They're going to nominate me for the best supporting actress on a whole bunch of stuff. I just don't have time. They allowed me to be able to see the strength in me that I kept forgetting that was there. I cannot, they can't do nothing to me unless I allow that to happen. And it almost got to that point. And it's like, these things has allowed me to reflect. It's all about, even when those bad situations come up. It's allowing you to see, yes, these things happen to you, but you're still here. You're healing from this. This is no longer belonging to you. Allow yourself to separate from this, because there's so much better they want to bring into your life while you're letting those painful situations go. Allow yourself to heal. Even when those people that has placed stuff on you did not say sorry, that's okay, because you got to go ahead and send their asses that daggone healing prayer towards them, because anybody can come in your life and wreak havoc. They got more issues than you do, because no normal person with a good headspace is going to do anything like that to you. They had played their part, and they're not going to win that. Everybody had their part to play, but this is going to be that time you're going to rise above all the bullshit and let go, and go ahead and do what you need to do, and be who you can be, the best you can be the best version of yourself, more and more every single day. You're your best version of yourself since the time you watched this video towards the damn end. You done changed about 3 times already, and allow yourself to know that dark night don't need to be coming to your house anymore, unless you about to watch the damn movie. You ain't got to. No, no. No, and I just had to allow myself to do that. I was running around here saying what I had to say. I said, God, excuse me for saying what I had to say, but I had to let this out. I had to go ahead. And he said, go ahead, my child. It's okay. He's just shaking his head like I'm trying not to laugh at her. But hey, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Me and God like that. You know, but I had to allow myself to be fair to myself. It's a hurtful feeling when you have really looked at a person as, you put him on that pedestal like that. And now I had to yuke his ass up off of that, because I'm like, no, bro, you don't even get that. But I had to allow myself to really part ways with that, because it's not even needed anymore, because I already knew that the detachment is not there, because it's just, the fact is, I don't do good with death, especially as somebody I held close. But it was like, when I found that out, all of a sudden I'm starting to hear my aunt in my ear. And it was beautiful, because she was like, I had to tell her, I'm not, I'm glad you're in a better place. You're no longer suffering, because she had cancer really bad, and she's like, it's okay. And she told me I didn't know. And she was just like, she said some other things, but I'm gonna leave that where it is. But she's like, she didn't know. And I said, it's, I'm sorry, and I said, I'm sorry that you had to pass away. She's like, I'm in a better place. She was like, I was really going through it bad. And I said, I understand, and I felt bad, because I didn't have any kind of emotion towards my aunt dying. I love her. She was my cool one, but it was like, dang, why am I not being emotional about this? And I didn't realize how much I detached myself from that side of that family. The only person I always hold dear is my mom. Anybody on my adopted mom's side, I just, because it's like her ex-husband done put his daggone horns into all of them, just to try to make me look bad. And he's like, oh, well, such and such one, no, they don't need to talk to me. After they don't talk to you, I don't need them talking to me. Because you already done sit up here and painted this picture up about me. And I just don't have time. I disassociate myself from my mom's side of the family, as well as her husband's. And it's just like, that's not me. And I just want to detach away from that damn name as well. I hate even saying my name. I don't want that anymore. But I had to allow myself to grow, to heal from that. We're going through it, and we're really about to go through it when this retrograde come. And I don't read all of that, and I'm like, God, dog, we just went through all this, and I'm just tired. I'm just tired, because it's like, and it was already to that point where, there's been so many people dying. I had to stop getting on Facebook as much, because it's like, even when I love going to Empower Empaths, because they're, I get all my, my memes and, stuff like that from Facebook, to cheer y'all up, or, have something positive to say, because I know we always going through something. You're fighting devils that you just don't tell nobody about. And that's why I love my channel, because I want you to come here and enjoy yourself. Y'all know I act stupid at times. I be trying to laugh. The other day I was looking, I said, I don't want them thinking I'm high, because I don't even smoke no more. But it was just like that silly part came in, and it was like I really needed to laugh that day. And there's a lot of times we go through things and we get angry, we get upset, we close ourselves off from the world, don't want to be bothered. Because I've been at that point. Like I said, if I'm not answering any comments or anything like that, but when I'm going through heavy transition, I don't answer comments, because that, I mean, you can, when I'm picking up y'all's energy through your words, I can't even imagine what you picking up on me. So that's the reason why, if I'm feeling kind of funky that day, I just say what I got to say and then hurry up and get off, and then block my energy from the words that I just placed out. I do my little magic on that and just leave it alone. But allow yourself to heal. We're all going through this heavy transition where it's like hitting below the belt. This is like having your mama jokes just to see if somebody you gonna up and slap somebody. That's how bad it is. And you already know, somebody say something about your mama, it's all hell breaking loose, unless you got one of them narcissist moms. And then you like, shoot, you ain't telling me something, I can tell you the same thing. But you know, it's all about you healing. It's all about you rising up to raising your consciousness, not allowing yourself to be triggered by things that's not even existing anymore. If it's in the past, it's not even existing anymore. It just comes back to remind you of what you have survived, what you have overcome, and what will make you stronger. When those situations come up, that's how you have to look at them. And that's how I had to look at it for me to be able to say, you know what, I'm done with this. Because I swear, if I keep going in there, I'm gonna make a trip, and I ain't trying to make no trip. I'm not. I ain't got no damn bail money, so I'm gonna allow myself to be good and just let the chips fall where they fall. Not allow myself to be, acting out on impulses. And I mean, that's not a good thing, not when it comes to me, because I've dealt with too much. And if I allow myself to release that beast, anybody who knows, if you already know, if you holding on, not really holding on to it, but that residue has a bad habit of wanting to come back in full form. It could be a little inkling. It's just like you wash your dishes and you still got that little crumb on there. Next thing you know, if you don't take care of it, a whole daggone thing done covered up the whole plate. And that's how it is with me. And I'm allowing myself, don't be unfair to yourself. Don't sit up here and do that, because they're banking on you to do something stupid. They're banking on you to fail. They're banking on you, and it's already up. It's already in writing for you. Whoever's plotting against you is not going to get the impact they've been anticipating on you to fall. They're not. You might have to fall, but you gonna get bounced back up so quick, it's gonna scare you to death. Because you had to go through these dark moments. You had to allow yourself to face it and say it is what it is. This is the thing that is gonna make me rise stronger, because it's gonna get you to that point where you're gonna get mad, like not that mad like you ready to wreck shop with somebody, but you gonna get mad and say, I'm gonna keep going, ain't nothing gonna stand in my way, because I'm not gonna allow it to. I've been stuck in this damn dark ass place for too damn long, and I'm not gonna allow somebody to be sitting up here having a party over whatever that's going on in my life I'm trying to get to, because they want to see me fail. The hell to the no. I ain't got time for all that. I'm about to be me and about to be the best me I can. I can show you better than I can tell you, and that's how I'm gonna be. That's at me. I don't have time. So I had to do that moment to myself, y'all. Make sure I was good. Me and my daughter watched some movies today. We watched this movie called The Turn. And if you want to go see that movie, please don't waste your money to go see that movie. That movie is crazy. When I say it's crazy, I was like, it was a WTF moment at the end. Like, what the hell did I just watch? And I looked at my daughter the same way and she started laughing. But The Grudge was really good. That one was good. It did its part, but I was like, God dang. This is the reason why I'm glad I got that gift. Because if something tell me I don't need to be in that house, and this house about to wreak havoc on me, and it's just going to be like a disease and go from one house to another, I ain't about to go in there. So, but yes, I already said that I'm gonna go ahead and put this GoFundMe link on my description box. I'm gonna go ahead and do these on a couple of videos, because I really truly understand, him trying to do that and not having no money, and it's just sad when you don't have anybody to be able to help you out in these funeral homes. Like, they ain't about to get paid, but it is what it is. They got to make their money. I hate it when people can't bless people when they possibly need that at that time. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I would love to give a post notification shout out. Already. Mary S. and Charlotte Kulik, much love to you. And Catherine or Lofia Von Doen. I hope I pronounced it like you added, but I hope I didn't murder up that name. But like and subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Drop a line so I can give you a post notification shout out. Share, give me a thumbs up. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that you release anything that is hindering you, keeping you at a low point, stopping you from the progress of raising your consciousness where you truly deserve, and just being in a good headspace, as well as, getting that peace of mind because you truly deserve it. So I hope whatever you're trying to manifest into your life comes 100 times more than what you asked for. And I hope it comes sooner than you even expected it to. So, it's tomorrow's Friday. So I hope y'all have a blessed, safe weekend and be responsible as you do. Now I'm hoping, praying no more daggone tragedies this weekend. Lord, I can't deal with it. The last weekend was really hell. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of more videos. Much love to y'all, and I will see you on the next one. I'll make sure you give out love, light, positivity, as well as prosperity vibes. Um, you never know what those kind of things could really be able to do for somebody. And I will see you on my next video. Much love, peace, be wild.